NASCAR and FX welcomes you back to Dover International Speedway for the MBNA Armed Forces Family 400.
Boogity, 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 boys! Let's go racing! Those two Dodges was a dead heat all the way down the front straightaway, and they're still side by side. Ryan Newman in the 12 and his teammate Rusty Wallace in the 2.
Do you think teammates would have a deal made up? There's no deal.
I tell you, and I don't like running side by side this early in the race because there's not a lot of grip. It doesn't take a whole lot to get a car turned around here.
I think Ryan Newman in the 12, he felt that way, so he let Rusty win the battle.
Whoa, the wall goes Casey Mears, turn 4.
Casey got up out of the groove, got in that gray area up there, and into the wall he goes, and here's a big crash behind him.
Mike Skinner in the 4, Tony Raines in the 74. Looks like Jeff Green in the 1, caution is out, and Ward Burton in the 22 car.
You'll see these guys, everybody checks up. Looked like the 1 car checked up first, 4 got into him, and here come the rest of them.
Looked like Junior may have got in the back of Skinner. So we'll follow the 3 leaders down pit road. The rest of the field will likely follow them.
Pit road speed 35 miles per hour. Yeah, pretty much everybody on the lead lap will be to pit road, and I'm sure it'll be for 4 tires, full of fuel, some adjustment. Ryan Newman all the way at the end of pit road. Rusty Wallace will be at the opening about pit 10 or 11, so he'll get to his pit box first.
Dick Berggren.
Jimmie Johnson, winner the last 2 weeks in a row, is going to be stopping about in the middle of pit road. He has no one behind him, but he has a car in front of him. Steve.
Donald Richardson and Rob Fuller changed tires on that 2 car. Dick, they take 1 pound out of the left front. Rusty Wallace is away to back.
Ryan Newman's team going to work on the left side. Service complete. He's going to beat his teammate Rusty off. Also the 24 team, he was tight. They made a chassis adjustment.
As we get set to go back to green here at Dover with 44 laps complete, Ryan Newman beat his teammate out of the pits, and he leads Rusty Wallace, Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon, Jimmie Johnson, Tony Stewart, and Jeremy Mayfield. But it's Kurt Busch on the move on the outside, turn 2. Boy, that bump with the wall didn't scare him from the outside there as he goes past Terry Labonte.
Boy, Mike Wallace, he got a whale of a restart. He went around about half the field on the outside. I don't know if that's going to fire or not.
Yeah, we're hearing that NASCAR is black flagging. He'll have to come to pit road for a stop and go for jumping the restart.
Well, he was a little early. Up he goes. And
out of turn 4.
Looks down there, sees Tony's there, checks up a little bit early, lets him go.
Smart move right there.
Yeah, don't need to race him. He's faster than you are. Oh, yeah, baby.
3rd place. Marlin trying to hold off Gordon. And Steve Park may have gotten some left side damage when he got banged up earlier. He has taken his AOL Chevy to the garage.
I expect they'll go in there and make a few chassis adjustments on that.
Whoa, Sterling Marlin sideways on the backstretch. The 40 car hits the wall hard.
I didn't like the way he and Jeff Gordon. I've said it over and over and over again. You can't run side by side.
Caution is out.
4th caution of the day at lap 115.
You not see these 2 kids do that at Charlotte?
I can't tell.
Seemed to me like I remember this movie from Charlotte.
Sterling Marlin and Jeff Gordon.
Yeah.
Took us out.
Not sure.
I'll tell him thanks for that.
Tony Stewart almost has to go all the way to the end of pit road into the 5th pit box. Matt Kenseth will peel off into the 10th pit box.
And the sun's out, Larry.
For the first time in a few days.
Give me some sunscreen.
Welcome sight. Dick Berggren.
Jimmie Johnson in the pits, and they've got some work to do on this automobile. It is loose off. Jimmie just got on the radio and said it will snap out around when he doesn't want it to. Steve.
Half pound out of the right front tire for Matt Kenseth. Chris Brook and Brian Dunaway are the tire carriers. Let's go to Matt.
No adjustments for Tony Stewart's Chevrolet. He said the car was great. Meanwhile, track bar adjustment on the 24 of Jeff Gordon. His car was tight.
Big rush off of pit road led by Robbie Gordon. Well, Robbie Gordon won the race off pit road, and here's the reason why. A 9-second pit stop combined with a short time down pit road, 2 tire change. He's gone from last to 1st.
And that's going to be interesting to watch because that was 25 laps on these tires, and what I've been told this week is the left front tire is getting as much work as any tire on the car. That's a lot of laps just to go with 2 right sides, but we'll see how it works out. Already see Tony Stewart moving to the high side of him through 3 and 4. So Tony's not even going to let him lead one lap on the green, it don't look like.
In the meantime, a 43 car is smoking down the back over there, guys.
And headed toward pit road. Labonte just inching his way up on Kurt Busch. And ninth place changes hands.
Oh, car around the 16 car. I can see that number.
Yep,
Right in front of a bunch of cars. He's going to go down and hit that wall. Caution is out.
One of the leaders in 3 and 4.
Caution at lap 138 for Greg Biffle, the Busch Series champion. He's damaged the right front and a little bit to the right rear. Down. Here's what happens to the 16 of Greg Biffle, turn 4.
It's all by itself.
Very lucky with all those cars coming at him.
He almost wasn't all by himself, but
Dick Berggren.
Now Jimmy Johnson's going to have his crew do a good bit of work to that car. They're going to pull a rubber out of the left rear, going to put a round in the left rear, a little bit of air pressure change. 4 tires going to go on the car, gas going to go in the car. Try that at your local service station. They're going to do the whole thing in under 15 seconds.
Just minor adjustments on the 17 of Matt Kenseth. They dropped air in the left rear, half a turn in the right rear. 4 tires for Kenseth. Matt Yoakum.
Leader Tony Stewart says no adjustments, loves the way the car is handling. Matt Kenseth is out. He's going to beat Stewart off pit road. The 12 car, Ryan Newman, made a track car adjustment, has trouble on the 20 car. They are being held. Remember, before the day started, a lot of teams were telling their drivers it's not the outer edge where the concrete meets the pavement, it's the black line. A number of teams like the 24, 40, 48 put fluorescent tape on the edge of that black line just so their driver could see it.
That could be a very costly mistake.
2:58 to go as Ryan Newman, Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, and Rusty lead him down for the restart.
a couple of inches cost him a mile.
And he lined up right behind Joe Nemechek, who's also a lap down, or actually 2 laps down. Tony Stewart right now falls in line 5th on the racetrack.
He'll get it back. I mean, his car has been that much better than everybody else's, but it's just the annoyance and the aggravation to have to go through it.
And then once he gets it back, of course, then he'll have a long trip to get back to the front from the back.
That's the difficult part when you restart single file back in about 30th.
And a piece of debris on the front straightaway, piece of metal debris. Ryan Newman ran Tony Stewart hard around to the finish line, and Tony did not get his lap back.
And he did not like it. He ran him up. Watch this. He says, "You scoundrel, you." Here they're coming to the line. Tony kind of gets boxed here behind these lap cars. But then wait, just hang on here a minute for the rest of the story.
But DW, you and I have been talking about this all year. Nothing against Tony Stewart. Good for Ryan Newman. Don't give nobody no lap back.
No, that's the way it's supposed to be.
This ain't about giving people laps back.
Especially one that can beat you.
Yes, sir. He'll come back to haunt you. All our leaders are the pit road for 4 tires, adjustments, and full of fuel.
Dick Berggren.
Well, Jimmy Johnson made a lot of adjustments to his car. I should say the crew did last time around. That will not happen this time. Just a little bit of air pressure. He's going to stop a bit short so he can easily get out. They had taped the front of the pit box after the problem that Tony Stewart had. Steve.
Half a pound out of the right rear tire, Dick, for the 17. A half turn on that track bar. Justin Nottestead and Jeremy West changed those tires. Let's go to Matt Yoakum.
And no adjustments for Ryan Newman. He likes the way the Dodge is handling. It was a little tight earlier. 2 track bar adjustments. He's going to win the battle off pit road, though. Looks like it's going to be close, Mike.
Jimmy Johnson at the front. Ryan Newman is second. The lap cars to the inside are Harvick, Elliott, Mayfield, and then Stewart.
Since we know we're going to get this race in today, what do you think, guys? Let's crank it up one time.
Jeff Gordon underneath Rusty Wallace, and that'll be third place. Oh, hard in the wall.
Jack Sprague, I believe, the 0 car.
There's coming more cars still spinning. They're not done yet. They're all slowing down, running over each other.
Brett Bodine, Kyle Petty,
Kurt Busch, 97 car.
RP is Roger Penske, Rusty Spotter, and car owner Tony Stewart trying to get a lap back. Most folks don't know Roger was a very successful sports car racer as a driver in his own right.
And Rusty is, I've heard Rusty say that Roger has helped him a lot of racetracks where he was overdriving the car.
Larry Foyt running back in the 28th position, 1 lap down. He's going to be black flagged for passing to the left-hand side before they got to the start-finish line. But I think Tony Stewart at 20, he knew, as good as Jimmy Johnson is in the 48, if I'm going to get this lap back, I need to jump on it and jump on him quick.
He did. He spun her sideways coming to get the green, but she hooked up and took off for him.
He's closing up and trying to make a move on the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Johnson's owner, Jeff Gordon, back in third, is complaining to his crew chief, Robbie Loomis, that they have got to bring the 12 car. And he says, I've got oil all over my windshield.
Kind of what I'd do. That'd be my story. I'm thinking what the 12's going to do is say, okay, I'll get in front of you guys and drive off and leave you, and that little bit of smoke won't bother you so bad.
But look how quick Jeff Gordon in the 24 has caught those front two, as Jimmy Johnson, of course, having to work lap cars right now.
They thread the needle between Skinner and Sadler.
It's very, very uncomfortable when somebody gets right up on your back bumper here.
So that's Jeff Gordon trying to make it uncomfortable for Ryan Newman.
Cars have a tendency to be loose anyway, and then you put somebody right up under your back bumper and it'll get those rear wheels smoking.
Newman looking for his 3rd finish in the last 6 races.
Pretty impressive right there, Larry. Jeff just cut the thing underneath of him and drug him down the straightaway.
Trying to regain lost ground, and the new leader, Jeff Gordon, first time he's led today. Worked his way underneath Jimmy Johnson, and Ryan Newman 2nd, Johnson now 3rd, Rusty Wallace 4th, and Matt Kenseth holds 5th in front of Bobby Labonte. Oh, Jimmy Johnson has crashed.
Caution is out. We're getting a report he may have hit oil.
Okay, Jimmy.
If it did hit oil.
10-4, I just lost it.
I just lost it. It's just what Jack Sprague said.
Yeah, he probably doesn't realize. Well, he's pretty high up out of the groove, but if there's oil over there.
Jeff Gordon leads Bobby Labonte, Ryan Newman, Matt Kenseth, Rusty Wallace, Johnny Benson up to 6th, highest he's been all day. Terry Labonte, Ricky Craven, and Robbie Gordon, Jamie McMurray. That's your top 10.
I tell you, Johnny Benson, the 10 car, that group had a good trip on pit road that time, gained a lot of spots. Car's getting a little better as this race goes on. Pretty much with that caution coming out with about 120 laps to go, that kind of takes that fuel strategy out for now that they were talking to Ryan Newman. No one can make it on just to the rest of the race without stopping.
Larry, what they're trying to do is the car's not driving good, it's not handling good. They're going to change it. Maybe the gear's messed up. Maybe the shocks are messed up, you know.
Lead change. Bobby Labonte underneath Jeff Gordon, drove right on by into turn 3. Jeff Gordon just made a donation, passing Bobby Labonte and taking away the lead. 77 laps to go.
I'll tell you what, we got a battle for the lead though, in turn 3. I don't know if they've still not talking to Ryan Newman on the radio, but whatever they're doing, it's working, because he's been beating these guys big time the last 10 or 15 laps.
Now, you know, I can see Ryan Newman driving his car without power steering, because he's a strong kid. I mean, big shoulders, brawny looking kid, and power steering would not be a problem for him. I tell you, traffic's going to be a big factor here, though, because you got cars trying to stay on the lead lap. And right here, that 99 car,
he opened the door. He opened the bottom of the door.
There, Phil. Just barely inside. Under a quarter.
Back in
and
front
what that's doing is allowing Tony Stewart to catch up. We're going to have a 3-way battle here. I believe when Stewart gets there, he'll blow right by him if he doesn't run out of time.
Look at this big pack of traffic, Darrell, right up in front of the leaders.
There's where Jeff Gordon has been so good all day long, is getting off the corner.
And what he did, he diamonded the racetrack in 1 and 2 and got a big run coming off turn 2 down the backstretch.
But just look right behind these guys. Just coming in the frame right there, Tony Stewart is coming in a hurry.
Slice and dice time. 14 laps to go.
Of course, Jeff Burton in the 99, he's trying to stay on the lead lap, but he's going to lose it right here.
Boy, that gave Newman breathing room he needed.
Yes, he did.
Crash. Casey Mears hits the wall, turn 1.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Well, that changes everything. Greg Biffle may have been involved in that with Casey Mears, who opened the day by wrecking on lap 1. So,
Larry, don't even mention me coming to pit road. Hello.
Gordon pushes Newman down the front straightaway.
Yeah, Newman didn't get off to a real great start. I think he may have buzzed him a little bit.
But boy, he got to run through turn 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Jeff Gordon, he's got his hands full with Tony Stewart and Bobby Labonte. Bobby's going to go by his teammate for third down the backstretch.
Well, Tony had to check up because Gordon wasn't going, and he couldn't get under him and close the door on him, and that allowed Bobby to go by on the outside.
And Ryan Newman, we said it last week about Jimmy Johnson. Adios, amigos. 5 laps to go.
Pretty much a done deal at the front. These guys back in here for 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. They're working mighty, mighty hard.
White flag.
I'm going to tell you what, though. I see Johnny Benson in that Valvoline car, the 10 car. You watch Ryan Newman here. It's a great run for those guys. They didn't even have a top 10 coming in here. Another half a lap, they'll have a top 5 like James Ince told they could get.
Robbie Gordon underneath Dale Jr. heading for turn 3.
And when he opens the door, I think Terry Labonte is going to try to go with him.
Nice work, big boy.
Here he comes.
Great job, buddy.
Newman, third career win. First for Dodge in a quarter century.
How did you do that without power steering for so very long?
Got to have a good race car. That's what it's all about. These guys were awesome. We unloaded awesome, and just got to thank Matt, everybody at Penske Racing. Just happy to be fast.